We now come to monitoring and action procedures, the first module in Chapter 7, Managing Performance Improvement, the check and act elements of the Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle. We'll talk about why we conduct energy monitoring. Many talk about the technical aspects of the energy monitoring system. However, the system will only act as a data collection machine unless you establish procedures associated to convert that data into continual performance improvement actions. So let's review the role of the energy monitoring system in an energy performance improvement review. A proper energy monitoring system provides information to define the energy performance indicators that are used for both the energy baseline and the energy target. The monitoring system should be judged by its ability to highlight actions that would lead to energy improvements using the information gained from the system, and a proper energy monitoring system is crucial if an energy management system is to properly establish, properly implement and maintain, and if it is to deliver continued performance improvement. We recommend you create a monitoring and action guideline that gives all the workforce an understanding of the energy monitoring system and how to interpret the information from the system. It should also provide guidance on how to improve performance. If an energy monitoring system is to deliver performance improvements over the long term, it must be supported with proper documentation such as this. The objective of monitoring and action is to give all staff sight of energy movements, to keep track of baseline and target energy performance indicators, to alert when performance deviates from target or more seriously from baseline, to promote continual improvement and to motivate staff by showing them the gains from their efforts. The purpose of establishing monitoring and action guidelines is to define the monitoring and action procedures and to familiarize users with the monitoring system, as well as provide guidance on how to benefit from the system. Here's a typical M&A screen that the workforce could view from their workstations. It'll provide information such as the QSUM savings from the start of the month in monetary terms, as well as in energy units such as kilowatt hours. The QSUM CO2 emissions from the start of the month, daily production, that's energy use in kilowatt hours, and the baseline adjusted for energy use in kilowatt hours, as well as the savings, in other words, the energy use minus the adjusted baseline expressed in kilowatt hours. A trend graph of QSUM savings to date is also included. The smiling face tells the user in shorthand that the energy performance indicator shows that they're doing very well up to now. A large smile indicates you're doing better than target. A modest smile indicates you're doing better than the baseline but below target. The grim face indicates watch out, you're below the baseline, while the crying face indicates you're way below the baseline, do something about it. Grim or crying faces are calls for improvement and the issue of an energy performance indicator alert. The grim face will be appropriate if there's a slight deviation within 3% because the users are consuming slightly more energy than the baseline. If the attention of the operator is required to bring performance level back to the baseline or better, or if it's a situation where an energy performance indicator alert will have to be issued unless preventive action is taken. A crying face should indicate significant deviation below baseline. That's more than 3% deviation, which means the operation is consuming significantly more energy than the baseline. When this occurs, the operator must first take any necessary corrective actions before issuing that energy performance indicator alert for the record and to help improve procedures in the future. When an energy performance indicator alert occurs, an energy performance indicator alert sheet should be completed and submitted to the operation owner for action, enabling the procedure to be defined and recorded. An energy performance indicator alert sheet acts also as a procedural record for improvement actions and will be valid until the improvement has been made. Here is that monitoring and action principle that we covered in Module 9 of Chapter 1. It's sensible to establish energy monitoring improvement procedures using this principle. First, obtain energy and performance related output data on a daily basis to derive energy performance indicators that are based on specific energy consumption. Second, at the daily meeting, evaluate energy performance by comparing the performance indicators with the baseline. Third, define daily actions for continuous improvement based on that performance review. Then, further analyze the energy performance indicators with the energy management team. And finally, define actions for continuous improvement and present them at the management review.